Hey, welcome back. Today's January 29th, Friday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the altcoin markets before diving into District0x, DNTUSDC, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I've spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in the market first. I've already done a post on my previous post today on Bitcoin dominance and price action, but let me just do a very short recap. So the time frame I'm still taking a look on is the daily time frame for Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance continues trending downwards, generally speaking, it is better for altcoin price action, both on the up and downside. If Bitcoin dominance actually changes course and goes back up, that would not be as good for the altcoins as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance was trending downwards. So the key support I'm looking for Bitcoin dominance to break would still be the daily 200 MA, the orange line right here. If that breaks, I'll be more optimistic about the altcoin markets. Bitcoin price action here. Let's see if it actually breaks out of this falling wedge pattern and get the daily candle close above this daily 21 MA. If it does, it has flipped this resistance into support, and that will be looking better for Bitcoin price action. Okay, of course, I'll still be considering Bitcoin dominance first, at least for the altcoins. If Bitcoin price action does not dump, that is still good for the altcoins. Now, let's dive into DNTUSDC and see what exactly has gone on in here. Since the last time I've spoken, I did mention that we have formed a, I did say that this could be a symmetrical triangle pattern we are looking at. I have also refreshed the Fibonacci retracement levels on the daily time frame to reflect that this is the new top, at least the temporary top, until we make a new one. Okay, since we did get quite a bit more price action around it. Now, it looks like the price action right now has been trying to break out of the symmetrical triangle pattern. Like I said, symmetrical triangle patterns are continuation patterns. In this case, it's a bullish pattern. 60% chance of it breaking upwards. If it actually does break upwards, if by today, okay, if we actually do get a close above this top trend line right here, then I'll possibly be looking at a measure target of about, as far as I can read it, it's a little above 22 cents here. Okay, measure targets are approximate theoretical targets only, may actually be different in real life price action. I would strategize accordingly, personally. There's going to be some resistances along the way based on previous trading history in this area, including about 13 cents and 16 cents. I will consider possible rejections right here as well based on past trading history at about the 20 cent level. Okay, so possible rejections in those price points I just mentioned based on past trading history. Let's take a look onto the 3-day time frame, where the 3-day and the weekly time frame, where I did mention there was already possible bearish divergence, but it seems like the bulls are actually holding up this price action and consolidated within the symmetrical triangle pattern by not letting it drop all the way to the 3-day 21 MA as well as the weekly 21 MA, where I did see bearish divergence as well. And now it looks like it's negating it, because I'll then be comparing the next new high with this high instead. Okay. Versus what it was before, I'll be comparing this high with this high. However, lower highs on the RSI. But if we actually do make a new high here on the weekly time frame and actually beat this last high right here, I'll be looking at right here at about 80. Okay. Right now, the RSI is about 79. I think that's very beatable. Let's see if the bulls actually come in and take over. Let's see on the 3-day time frame here. It'll still be a pretty hard beat here. It's going to be 85, 86 for a beat of the last high. Currently, we are at about 60, a little under 68 here. So it does need to make a pretty significant move within about a day or so. So that's what I'm looking at on the RSI time frame, on the RSI charts, because that could still signal a possible pullback with bearish divergence. I'm looking for those bearish divergence scenarios to be negated. But right now, it does look like it's doing a pretty good job holding the price up. Let's see if the bulls can continue. Now, let's take a look into the hourly time frame, where do you see a possible falling wedge pattern scenario here, and retesting this upper trend line of this pattern it has actually just broken out of. If the price action actually breaks out of this falling wedge pattern, depending on where, okay, let's just say right at about January 30th, 7 o'clock UTC, that's pretty close. Or let me just fully extrapolate this falling wedge pattern all the way down to the bottom trend line here, okay? Of the top trend line here of this symmetrical triangle pattern, then I would have a measured target of about 13.5 cents, okay? Resistance about the 13-cent level. Let's see which way this falling wedge pattern breaks. Falling wedge patterns are 68% chance of it breaking upwards. Verify that stat on your own. Measure targets, theoretical, approximate target only. Now this is what I'm looking at. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios now. Bullish case scenario. Clearly, if the price action breaks out of this falling wedge pattern, or even at this top trend line, or earlier, then I would have to adjust my measure target upwards depending on where it actually breaks out. Breaks out of this falling wedge pattern, go towards the measure target of this falling wedge pattern. Let's see if it continues all the way to the measure target of this symmetrical triangle pattern. That's the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario here, if it actually breaks downwards and back into the symmetrical triangle pattern. I think the level I am looking at, the main support I'm looking at right now is about 12 cents, which is the daily 21 MA. If price action breaks back into the pattern and closes again below this daily 21 MA, which is pretty parallel with this top trend line, not too far off, that tells me that this could be a possible fake out instead and not a successful breakout. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to see a daily candle below this daily 21 MA again. Otherwise, it's going to flip this support back into resistance. The daily candle closes in a little bit under 2 hours. Okay, let's see where this daily candle actually closes. Would it be above the daily 21 MA, flipping the resistance into support, or would it be flipping the support back into resistance? That's what I'm going to be keeping an eye out on to determine if this is going to be if this is likely a successful breakout or not. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for District0x for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.